Alright, good evening, folks. This is Thal McRum, and this time I figured we'd play something that I hadn't played in a while. Specifically, I had not played at all during this version 42 update, which is Project Zomboid. This is kind of their unstable beta branch, so, there could be bugs. But we're going to play it, because this is where they've changed a lot of the crafting system. There's now farm animals you can tame and all that kind of stuff. And as I said, I hadn't played Project Zomboid in a while, so I figured we'd give it a try. And if you like this content, like where we go out and explore some of these other games that we've played, make sure to like and subscribe. And if people like this, we'll keep doing this as a series until the character dies. So let's see what we can do. We're going to do a solo playthrough here. I think we'll just do standard apocalypse to make it easy. We're not doing any mods. Alright. Oh, I like this. They now give you a map of the town you're starting in. That's something new. We have Echo Creek, which I've never done before. Done all the others, but I've never done Echo Creek. Let's see here. Oh, we have a seed now, too. So we'll just go with the defaults here. Now we get to pick an occupation. A lot of good ones, if I remember correctly. Oh, they've added livestock farmer. Makes sense with the animal farming and husbandry they've added into the game. Blacksmith. Tempted me with that one. But I don't know that we're going to do any blacksmithing in the game. It's because I don't know our character's going to survive that long. I usually go with something like Park Ranger because it's just got a lot of good things. With that axe carpentry, the foraging is really good. I tend to do a lot of foraging in the game. And then I also tend to grab something like Herbalist, which gives you additional foraging, but it also means that you know your plants and can craft, medicines and things from those plants. It's really strong. But I already have to take some negatives here just because of how good Park Ranger is if we want to go Park Ranger. Let's do something too and do Burglar. I almost never do Burglar. That's actually going to require us to take more negatives than Park Ranger. Firefighter's pretty good because you get the bonus with your axes. Some extra strength and stuff. Let's see, what does... Blacksmith's another one. It's -6 there. Mechanics -4. Tailor's pretty good. Let's see here. We get +4 tailoring. That's it. Just +4 tailoring. Makes sense. So... Lumberjack. We get faster movement through the forest, less muscle strain from chopping trees, +2 with axes, +1 maintenance, +1 strength, and axe perk. I'm not sure what axe perk does. And it's up, but it is free. And it doesn't require us to take any negatives. So Lumberjack may not be a bad idea either. I know Veteran gets you desensitized. Basically, you don't panic. You just... Okay, there's blood and gore around you. Whatever. Could also do fishing, maybe. Do angler? I think we'll just go with my standard. We'll just go with Park Ranger. Alright. Let's see here. What do we want? I usually take Slow Reader just because that's kind of a gimme. So we'll take Slow Reader. And then... let's see here. Sunday driver is also generally considered to give me. Now, the problem with that is we'd still need to take one more, which would be high thirst by default, and water can be a real problem. So let's do... Agoraphobic would be hilarious for a park ranger, but we're not going to do that. I think we'll do slow healer, and then we'll take Sunday driver. Now that's only going to matter if we get hurt. That actually gives us 2 extra points, so we can pick up something up here. Ooh. Inventive. Reduces... That's a new one. That reduces our requirements to learn certain recipes. +2 carving. You can carve wooden bone items. That would make actually really good sense. We'll take that one, just because that's also a new one. Probably has to do with the new crafting system. Let's kind of randomize this here a little bit. Oh, wait. I wish I stopped on that last one. Oh, keep clicking it too fast. Let's see here. Let's get a good character. You know, I'm fine with that Sips the Pro. It's a little... Not me, but that's alright. We'll go with Gil Redmon here. And let's just hit play and see what happens. Now, Project Zomboid is sort of... Now, obviously it's a survival game. It takes place during a zombie apocalypse. And it takes place in, let's say it's Kentucky? I feel like it's Kentucky. Which is a state here in the United States of America. But all that said, it also kind of feels like a roguelike because your character will die at some point. There's basically no getting out of that. You know, either you'll eventually starve to death because you can't get enough food, either zombies will eventually get you. I don't need the thing, yeah, I don't need that. Or anything like that. You know, something will happen, and you're going to lose your character. Alright, so starting off here, we're in this house. It's getting re-familiar with the changes. So carving, here we go. Interesting. Small wooden objects, cool. Axe, nice. Farming. Survival. Okay. Nice. Health, we're fine. Protection, we don't have any. Temperature, we're okay. Alright, so that's just our character thing. We can just always click that to get back into it. So let's take a look around us. So we have our badge. Very important. Can't lose our badge. A box 9mm. This is one of the things they were saying at that little pop-up at the beginning is as part of the new stuff they've changed, everyone starts with a handgun now. Which, okay, that, to be fair, that feels slightly American. But there we go. We have an ID card now. Nice. Okay. We found a comic book. We're going to take this comic book with us just because that'll help our character if we start having, you know, issues with our boredom. Wait, does reading the phone book really help you with boredom now? That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's see here. Magazine that helps with boredom and stress, so we'll take those. They don't weigh a lot. I mean, so we don't want to carry too much stuff, like the phone book's very heavy. Let's keep taking a look around. I'm not seeing any... Oh, there's a zombie outside. That's not good. Let's get quiet here. Try and close this door behind us here. There we go. Doesn't look like the zombie noticed us, which was my concern. Let's see here. Nope. Never mind. He has noticed us. Yep, zombies noticed us. So crouching is no longer important. Well, gotta close that door. We'll take this alcohol wipes. And that looks like that might be good. Alright, so let's see here. Can we open this window? Yes, we can. Now we're going to climb out this window and escape the zombie. Let's... We got another one. Alright. We're just having a real trouble. Oh, that one's got a weapon sticking out of its back. Alright, we're going to try something risky here. Come on, fall over. I'm holding right click here to aim, and there we go. Yep, I thought I heard him coming. If we can knock this one over and get the weapon, that'll be good. Alright, there we go. So we'll equip that. Yeah, we'll just equip that in our primary. Got anything else? Wallet. Okay, nothing. What about on this one? Nothing. That gives us a weapon now, so alright. I was trying not to get into too much fighting here. A receipt. Some chocolate candy, that'll be good. That gives us some calories if we need it. Not the best food. We'll grab this digital watch as well. Oh, okay, we were attracting quite the crowd here. Let's wait right here, see if it notices us. It did. Alright, come on, down. I am swinging way too early on a lot of these. We're also starting to get a lot more zombies than we want. Especially considering, you know, this mode here, you're supposed to be more about stealth. There we go. Alright, we got him. And we heard another one. Oh, we got a key ring. Grab that. Alright, I heard him. Where'd he go? There she is. If we can knock this one down. There we go. Grab this leather coat, just because leather coats can be really good armor in the game. Nothing in the doghouse there. Bad smell. Okay, so it doesn't like the leather coat, so we'll drop it. There we go. Well, that was awful. So we need to be getting out of here, because that house alarm is going to be drawing all the zombies in the area. I think you can see there's one wandering that way there. So we're going to have to keep moving here. Get away from that. I don't know how long that's going to keep going. Yeah. Looks like we're kind of on the edge of town here, too. To complicate matters. Okay, it stopped. Problem is the damage is done now. The zombies that were here have heard it, I'm sure. What about in here? Can we get in here? Now we're hearing a zombie beating somewhere. There's one in that bathroom there or something. Got a lot more zombies than I'd like to deal with here. We can thin this herd out a little bit. And normally, because normally you don't want to be fighting this many zombies, especially right off the bat here. Okay, well that's 3 more down. Another key ring. We'll grab it. Anything else of value? Letter. I'll take the letter because it could have information on it. Okay, how many zombies we got? We got, oh my goodness. That is a lot of zombies down there. Yeah, our character's starting to get a little panicked. But, you know, 1 zombie at a time is okay. 2's risky. 3's real bad. Oof, I almost messed that up. We really gotta... Because they're not gonna leave us alone until we thin them out a bit. So this early cleaver find has been really good. I feel like we might have gotten hurt there, I'm not sure. Did we get hurt? Okay, so we're dealing with some minor muscle strain. Not the end of the world, but it... Well, it's gonna slow us down a little bit. That's a new mechanic that I'm not used to. Oh, we got zombies coming through the woods now. Yep, see, we got that one. The character's getting really tired of all this fighting here. See, check through here, see if we find anything of value on some of these guys. That is unfortunately part of the game. We'll grab that. The reason I'm grabbing all these keys, this is how you get like car keys and stuff. And our character is really tense, which can't blame him. Goodness, so many zombies. So many zombies around. See if we can't sneak past some of them. Be able to notice us. Oh, don't need the bug report screen. I need this one to go down. Okay, that's one more down. Oh, goodness, we're gonna have to go around. There's one in that house. I'm just trying to get past all this. Yeah, house for sale. Clearly that's going to be very important. Oh my god. How many zombies are... Okay, there's a lot of zombies. Alright. We're just going to have to move on, I think. Because right now... There's a lot of zombies around here. It looks like there might be something sneaking out of the back of that one over there. We're going to quickly look through here. Okay, we're going to grab the scissors. Okay, well, that might be the end of this run. Okay, let's see here. How bad is it? Laceration, okay. Well, what we're going to have to do... Get some bandages made. Let's see here. Come on. Finish roofing those. Did we get anything? No. Okay. Go away. Go away, zombie. Alright, I just heard... I'm hearing some beating. We just need to get this torn. Okay, they are really trying to make this hard for us. Okay, so we can disinfect that with some alcohol wipes. Do we have any way of cleaning these bandages? We don't have a way to clean these bandages right now, so we're just going to do that to stop the pain, or to stop the bleed. Okay. Well, this is not going great. We're thirsty, we're injured, severe pain. Oh, goodness. There's zombies in, like, every possible place we might be able to find loot or resources. I was hoping we could get, like, a car and maybe get some distance between the zombies and ourselves a little bit. Apparently, what was this, Edgewood or whatever? Is a bit of a problem. Alright. Because I was hoping we'd also get to explore our starting house a little bit more. Let's see here. We've already killed 19 zombies. And our character is just an absolute mess. Okay. I want to explore this, but there's so many zombies over there right now. This looks like this just goes off to field. Probably a farmhouse over this way if I had to guess. Alright. Yeah, I know we're in pain. And we're hurt. And we're thirsty. Let's see here. Where's our foraging menu? Okay, so, right. That's right. Let's investigate area. This will basically let us search. Okay. So we'll wander around. Right now we're in farmland. We might find some food, which would be good. Basically, we'll start getting like little pop-ups of things if we notice things. And this little lit-up area is kind of the area we can really see. And this is dangerous to be doing, especially this close to zombies and stuff. Oh, you see something. There it is. What do we got? What do we got? We will pick up the mushrooms. Don't know if those are any good. Hunger, thirst. I don't know. Unfortunately, we don't have the skill that would tell us if those mushrooms are safe to eat or not. Oh, we got something over here. What do we got here? We got grape leaves. Those are good. Grape leaves I know are safe to eat. So we eat all of those. Doesn't really help us with our thirst, but we'll get us some food here. Now we can find a magazine that'll teach us the herbalism skill to identify plants and stuff, or at least that used to be how it went. So we will see. We'll need all that. Disable search mode for the moment, so we can see better. There we go. Part of the reason I'm eating is because if you're well fed, it helps you heal better. We'll go ahead and eat all this candy. Make our character a little happier here. So let's see here. We're going to put this in our key ring. We're going to put this in our key ring. So we did find a car key. And some house keys. I'm going to drop that. And we're going to drop that. There we go. That way we have all those just on our personal key ring there. We'll disable search mode for now. Still gonna have to find a water source. So let's go out here. We got a bunch of zombies over here. How many zombies we got? It's just 2. We can probably carefully handle 2. One of them's a little faster, so we can deal with that one first. Okay, that's one down. So let's see if we can't deal with this other one. Yep, our weapon just broke. So we will just drop that. We don't have use for that anymore. Zombie, you got anything? besides this broken meat cleaver? What about this one? Digital watch. Well, we already got digital watch. So, let's see here. Let's get our digital watch. Set alarm. Okay, so there's no alarm set. That's good. So we're going to wear this on our left wrist. There you go. That gives us the time, so we can see what time it is. As well as date and temperature. Just nothing. Okay, we got more farm fields over this way, so maybe the farmhouse is up this way. Because if we can find the farmhouse, it might have running water or well or some way for us to get water, a place for us to kind of hold up. Actually, let's look around. And let's see if we can't find like some wood or sticks or something. So if we can find like some sticks and some rocks, we'll be able to make something. What do we got? What do we got? We got leech. I don't really want the leech. What we got here? Got some lemongrass. Well, we'll take the lemongrass. Because lemongrass can be used to make medicine. And we'll take the calamine. Or chamomile, sorry. Because that's also useful. Here we go. Pick up the large branch. There we go. Alright, what can we do with the large branch? I'll attach it to our back. Let's see here. Let's research it, see what we can craft with it. Maybe we can make something useful. I'm trying to resist using the pistol, because that, again, will draw zombies. Like, I could have used it down there to probably clear out some of the zombies, but it would have been probably running ourselves out of ammunition real fast. Not to mention, our character isn't exactly heavily focused on guns. But that would have been a way to get some experience. Bone spike. What? So what did we learn? Snail bat, carved plank. Oh, bone spike club, I think is what we figured out. Can we even wield this as a... No, we can. We can use this as, like, a club. Alright, we'll take it. This. What do we got over here? What you got? We found a sharp flint. Nice. Okay. So normally you'd use these sharp rocks to make axes before, so let's show what this can be used for. We can create small handles, bone blades, all kinds of stuff. Wow, they've really made this a lot more expansive. Okay. So we'll definitely keep that. That's going to be a good tool to have. Oh, we saw something back here. What's this? We found a bone. We will take the bone. And we've got a skill point. Alright. We're going to stop searching for a minute. Let's check our stuff. So let's remove this dirty bandage. So we're going to put another dirty bandage over it because it's still bleeding. Definitely need to find a water source. But how are we doing? We're overloaded. We're carrying too much probably because of this large branch we're carrying. Let's see here. House for sale. That's junk. We can drop that. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we got some animal troughs over here. I heard what sounded like animal. I know they're planning to add, like, hunting to the game. I think they have in this build. We're just going to walk slow here. And we've got a couple zombies. Let's see here. How's the swing on this? Oh god, that swing is real slow. Alright, let's see if we can just draw one. Can we just draw one of y'all's attention? Nope, we got both. Nope, we just got one. That's fine. Alright, one zombie done. Come on. See if we can get this one as it comes over the fence. There we go. If you get them when they come over the fence, that's an instant kill. Alright, so nothing interesting there. Alright, let's climb over the fence. Alright. We got a sheep. We got a sheep. So this is definitely like an animal area. Ooh. Looks like some water. What do we have here? Unsafe. But we can still wash ourselves. Get ourselves cleaned up here. That'll help reduce chances of infection. And then we're going to wash the dirty rags. No, we don't have enough soap or water for that. So we'll wash our shirt. I hate wasting the water in here like this, but it needs to be done. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, so that solves part of the problem. Now, it'd be nice if I knew how they're filling this. Well, here we go. Here we go. Oh. But we can drink some water here. So there we go. So we've solved the water problem for the moment. It's not great, but it's better than not solved. We have a sheep here. Hello, sheep. Oh. Can we pet the sheep? Oh, we can pet the sheep. Look at that. And that's a female sheep, by the way. That's what "you" means. Animal info. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, calm. Cool. They've really expanded this. I like this. Alright, now let's keep working towards this area and see if we can't find the farmhouse. There should be a farmhouse around here, I'd think. So we have a farm. Okay, so we don't want to walk through the cornfields. Because that slows us down. Good to know. We're still carrying a lot. But the good news is that should start working on our strength here. Like, we should be gaining strength XP by carrying so much stuff, or at least that's how it used to work. We'll keep going this way, see if we can't find, like, a farmhouse or something. Otherwise, we'll be living in that sheep barn. Which, you know, not the worst. At least gives us a source of water. So if we don't find that farmhouse soon, we will go back and live in the barn for now. Because I am curious to see more of the crafting system. I've liked what I've seen so far. Even with our rough, heavy combat start, that is not the norm for this style of playthrough, or at least not supposed to be anyways. I'm seeing what looks like the driveway for said farm. So that'll probably lead us to the farmhouse. There's probably another farm or something off that way. And you can see a dead zombie over there. That means there were people over there. I do want to see if we're getting any strength XP here. We're at 242 on the XP. Yep, we are slowly getting strength XP by walking around with our big beaten stick that I found. Looks like all kinds of interesting stuff over here. We're gonna jog a little bit, see if we can't work on our fitness too. I'm not seeing any zombies around, so jogging shouldn't be an issue at the moment. The reason you don't normally jog is because it makes a lot of noise, which could be a real problem. Alright, we're getting too hot, so we're gonna settle down. We're also out of breath. Let's see here. Oh, Cameo will help reduce our stress. I like that it gives us seeds, so we can in theory go plant these. And we can use lemongrass to treat minor food poisoning, which is nice. Can I read this? Contains nothing of interest. Okay, so we'll just drop that on the ground. We don't need that letter. Alright, what else we got? Anything else? Oh wait, we should switch this out for a clean rag. We'll disinfect this one more time. And then we'll bandage this with a clean rag. And that should help it heal better. Gotta clean that rag. Yeah, I know. Character's in heavy pain because we just rubbed a whole bunch of alcohol wipes in a heavy laceration, which I'm sure that sucks. But let's see what we can find. We're in a forest road, so we might be able to find some crafting materials of sorts. Oh, we found something. What do we got? Got termites. Well, that's a food source if we get desperate. Oh, wait, I'm starting to see signs of zombies here. Let's turn that off. Make sure this one's not pretending. She is not. Okay. That means they're... Yeah, I know you're out of breath. You're in pain. I got you, bud. You have to investigate the building, because they've changed the building system, too, since I last played. This farmhouse is really far down this road. This is why we need to look for a car. Make traveling like this easier. Okay, let's see here. How are we doing? Okay, so our pain is lessening. Yeah, it's just pain now instead of heavy pain. Well, I heard a dog or something out there. Very tempted to eat these mushrooms, but I don't know if they're actually safe to eat or not. Here we go, we're coming up on something now. May just be a stack of hay bales. This farm is large. Oh, that's right. We could attach the scissors. There we go. Now we'll put the scissors on our belt. That'll help with our carrying capacity a little bit. But the scissors are good because they'll let you do things like tear up jeans and stuff, which you can then use to patch, like, you know, your denim clothes and whatnot. Oh, so we can't use this large branch while we're exhausted. It also doesn't generate maintenance XP when used as a weapon. That's interesting. Let's see what we can craft out of this thing. So we can make it into charcoal. Is there anything we can do with it? If we add a hammer and some nails, we can make a cudgel with... So we don't really have anything we can craft this into. Oh, we can make planks. But we need, like, a table. Okay. So we'll save it. See if we can't find a table. If we find this farmhouse, we'll use it to make some planks. This is a long walk down this empty road. Do we have a map? Oh, we do have a map. Oh, that's interesting. I like this. That's a nice change. So we actually started off on that side of town. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's a new feature. That was not a feature I was aware of. Used to you had to find maps in the game. And then make notes on them and all kinds of stuff. But I know they've been making a lot of changes, improvements to the game. They have like a whole plan of things they want to add. Eventually they want to add NPCs. I'm very excited about that. I want to see NPCs. I know part of the animal husbandry and the hunting that they've been doing is helping build up to adding NPCs. Because I would love to see, you know, traders and merchants in the game that you can find hold up in different places. Or I think we might be back at that sheep pin. Goodness. Yeah, it looks like we might be on the back end of that sheep pin now. No, maybe that's just a fence for the farm. I don't know. But, no, I can't wait for them to do that. That'll be good. Alright. Is there anything this way? Wait, there we got a building down here. And we're getting slightly thirsty again, and we're getting hungry. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll eat one of these chamomiles. I hope calm him down a little bit. And give him a little bit of calories. What do we find here? Blair's... What is this? This looks like some sort of little restaurant. Not seeing any zombies. I hear one. There he is. Bathroom zombie. Gotta watch out for the bathroom zombies. Okay, now, if I remember... Nope, that's not what I want. Oh! A bone fleshing tool. Not sure that's for. Alright. There's a button that will let us... Nope, that's not what I want. Alright. What was the button for grabbing zombies? There we go. Well, we'll just right-click and do it that way. Gonna get this out of here. We don't need this in our new base of operations here. Yeah, I know. Gonna go put this out here in the yard. Let the coyotes or whatever have it. Don't want them sneaking up our grocery store. Yeah, I know, we're exhausted. Alright, there we go. We'll drop them here. Normally I make a burn pile for zombie corpses and stuff in these games. Alright. There we go. Alright. What is that? Small little... Oh, we can use that to store fluids. What do we have here? Animal trail. Not safe. But we could wash ourselves again. So we'll do that. Do we have any more dirty bandages? I thought we did. Oh, did we drop the dirty bandage? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So we'll have to get some more bandages. Let's see what we've got on these shelves. Books. So this is a farm store. Is that what this is? Oh, goodness. It's a farm store. I mean, this, which is great for long-term survival. Teaches to make mildew cure. So, like, this is, like, all the stuff you could want for long-term survival right here. Oh, we got a piece of burlap. That's interesting. Salt lick. Good for the animals. A book on making your own flooring. Let's... What about over here? We got a flamingo. Absolutely. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Subsistence farming. So that helps you with learning to farm better. Got lots of gardening trowels. Masonry, mousetrap. Foraging. Which we're already pretty good at. Oh, we got a weapon. We'll put that on our right belt. That way we've got a weapon. Alright. What about back here? What do we have? We have a saw. Oh, a saw is so good. It's good to find a saw. Got another stake. A whetstone. So that's good for repairs, I'm guessing. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Here we go. Blooms and blossoms. Teaches... Oh, this teaches the different growing seasons. So that'll be good. I like this. This is good. Alright. So let's... We'll wash all of our clothing. And what we'll probably do is go out there and strip that zombie here in a second. And let's see here. Let's also... drink. If I can click the right thing. That solves one of our problems. We'll wash our large branch, too. There we go. Unfortunately, there was nothing in the trash can, because that's a good way to get, like, trash bags and stuff. I got another wood saw there. Character's still tired. Anything in here? We got some money. Run on the clothes rack. Got some pants. Other clothes rack? Rubber boots. Oh, those actually might be better than our current shoes. will give us better defense. These will also give us better defense too. We'll wear these. There we go. And we'll rip up these ranger pants, because that'll give us some more clothing. Or some more cloth bandages here. There we go. We're going to remove our dirty bandage and put on a clean one. There we go. And we'll do rag. And if you notice now, it's not bleeding, it's just a laceration. So we've stopped the bleeding. Now it's just healing. We've got some more. Let's see here. Mildew cure, which we already found. Scarecrow. And make barbed wire. Nice. We got all kinds of good stuff on here. Let's see here. Got some dried wheat. Animal feed. More animal feed. Dried wheat. Anything on the shelf we hadn't seen? Just fertilizer. Okay. Let's see if we can find... so we've gotten upstairs, which is good. More farming stuff. Sand. Animal feed. Wheat seeds. That's good. Animal feed, animal feed. Lots of animal feed. So we've got, like, the farming place. It looks like we've got a little farm out back here, too. Let's go upstairs. Oh, we've got a nice little break room up here. What do we have in here? Index cards, sheets of paper, a microwave. Got a dirty bandage, which we'll take because we can go wash it. So let's go ahead and rest here for a second. Let our character catch his breath. We're drowsy, so we need to sleep. We're still hungry. I think I just heard a zombie. Hold on. No, it's just our character breathing heavy as he's slowly getting to feel better. Can we sleep in this chair? No. Okay. I'm just going to eat this wild cow meal. It's not worth a lot as far as, like, food value goes. But it will keep us from getting too hungry. And we'll do the same with this lemongrass, because that'll help us in case there's any minor food poisoning or something. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can craft out of this here. Large bone beads. Sharpened long bone. Smashed bone. Bone hatchet head. If we were better at carving. I think a fleshing tool, if I remember correctly, is used for making leather. So let's craft that real quick. Because that'll help, one, get us more experience in carving, which will let us do things like make a hatchet head later. Because we're going to want tools and things. Alright. There we go. Our characters made that. So let's see what this is for. Where'd you put it? There it is. What is this used for? Remove flesh. No, here we go. Leather. Remove fur. Okay, so yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. The tool for, you know, working on leather and stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get up for a second. We're going to come over here to this filing cabinet. We're going to put some stuff we don't need in it. Like, we don't need our badge anymore. We don't need the fleshing tool right now. We'll put the seeds in here, because we're not going to plant them right this second. And we'll put our magazines in here. There we go. We'll put this paper back in here. We're going to have to just eat these mushrooms, I think. We're about to find out if we've made a mistake. Go ahead and eat them all. We don't want them going bad anyways. They do help with our thirst just a little bit. Go. Cool. And what else we'll do is we'll put... How many magazines do we have? We have... Lord, we have a lot of magazines. Okay. And we'll put this box of ammunition in here, because with 15 magazines, with each with 15 rounds in it, that's a lot of ammo. And that'll also help us with some of our weight. Alright, so let's go down here real quick. Let's go hit the bathroom, get some more water for our character. And clean these bandages as well. Let's see here. I'll do that bandage. We'll do that rag. Do our socks and shoes. Be nice to find some other shoes. There we go. Alright. So let's go out here in this little side garden area. See what we've got out here. What is that? Okay, so these are just like decorative plants or whatever. Okay, what about in here? What's this here? Okay. Crops. Here we go. Okay, so we've got carrots. Almost ready for harvest. Potatoes almost ready for harvest. Radishes almost ready for harvest. Broccoli almost ready for harvest. Cabbage. And young tomato, so that's still just going to require some work, but that's alright. That's still pretty good. That means we've got a food source here. That door is locked. That's interesting. Alright, so we'll have to unlock that door from the inside here. There we go. Okay, so now that door should be unlocked for us. Okay. Let's go ahead and carve this into planks, because that'll give us something to do for a little bit while our character, you know, practices his carving and kind of uses up the last of the evening, and then we'll go back upstairs, I think, and see about trying to sleep on the floor. Now, this isn't like the best situation for our character, but this is certainly not the worst. We took a really harrowing start there and turned it around, I think. Alright, so we're going to put this plank over here, because we don't need to carry that plank around with us. There we go. Alright. Also, finding that rock was really good, because that gives us basically a knife to use. Alright, so this is all just animal feed. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we got a book. Any books, seed packets, mouse traps. Just feed. Alright, so let's go upstairs and see if we can't get some rest for our character, because our character's getting tired. So let's see here. So, can we sit on the ground? Can we sleep on the ground? Or is it not going to let us do that? Looks like it's not going to let us sleep on the ground. So let's go outside and do some foraging then, if it's going to make us stay up anyways. I think our character is just not tired enough to sleep on the ground yet. Let's see here. How's our bandage looking? Our bandage is still looking fine. Probably because it stopped bleeding. We'll do a quick look around, see if we see anything we don't want to be too near. So we'll start investigative mode here and see what we can find. Yep, found something already. What do we got? We got a tree branch. Tree branch is useful. Keep looking. What we got here? We got a leek. We'll pick up the leek. That's food. And we got some seeds for the leek, so we can replant. Be nice if it wasn't so dark out. Oh, we got something else. What do we got? Some more wild mushrooms. We'll pick them up. You know, with this being a farm store, I'd really have hoped to find that herbalism handbook. Yeah, our character's definitely tired. Be nice if we had a way to get some bedding. I don't want to turn the lights on out here. But, alright, let's head back upstairs. Actually, back down here might not be a bad place to sleep either. But we'll do it up here, because that gives us a little more defense. Alright. Sit on ground. Used to be an option to just be like, alright, no, definitely go to sleep or whatever. Alright, let's see what we've got. This will make us unhappy if we eat it raw. Will feed us, though. Well, unfortunately, in a situation where we've had to fight, like, 20 zombies or more, he can deal with being a little unhappy, I think. How many zombies have we had to fight here? 24. We've had to fight 24 zombies in 14 hours. Alright, let's see here. Carving, we've made some good XP on. Let's see here. Carpentry, nothing here. Using that cleaver gave us some XP there. Fitness. We're slowly getting there. Kind of wish it would let our character sleep. Is there a button I'm missing somewhere? Connection temperature. Info. Okay, so that's stuff we found. That's the crafting menu. Come on. Interesting. Don't want to investigate. I just want to sleep. Can I rest? Oh, I guess I can rest in the chair here. That's not sleeping. Because our character is so tired. I wonder why it won't let us sleep on the floor anymore. Well, mysteries, right? So, overall, I think for our first, hour or so in the game, we've survived. We've killed 24 zombies. We can't figure out how to sleep because we are not in a house and don't have access to a bed. Because I guess our character is too stubborn to sleep on a cold tile floor. But I think we'll call it there. and we can pick this back up. If people want to see more of this, leave comments, like the video, and we can resume the story of Gil Redmon and his survival here in Project Zomboid. It is Gil Redmon, right? Yeah, Gil Redmon. So, this has been Thalen with Rom, playing some Project Zomboid on the build 42.11, which is the unstable branch, where they're beta testing all this cool animal husbandry and changes and stuff. So, again, if you like this, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.